What's up, everybody? So, I've just been kind of just scouring places. I've seen this, how to, get, your buddy, or how to get your buddies more, done easily, which some of this is wrong. If you walk, I'm not sure why it says walk 2 km for 4, but I did see, a lot of people having issues with, trying to get, their buddy hearts and stuff done so they could finish the Jirachi research, which is kind of I think, I've seen some other stuff people in here saying. Which, if you haven't, you can go follow Pogo Central over on Twitter, wherever else they are. I'm just looking at this on Twitter, so if y'all have Twitter and you would like to, you can go follow this guy. But I'm gonna kind of just go over this. So, if you walk your Mon before it's excited, you could get 3 hearts, which varies, with how far you're gonna walk and all that. Now, if your buddy is doubled and it's got the 6 hearts, it should be a little, or it'll still be you'll still have to walk, you know, like however many kilometers you need to get it to get those done. I'm not really sure why he's got cooldown timers and stuff on here. Unless this has something to do with something completely different, cheating or whatever. Which I guess it would work both the same way. Not really sure why it says emotion points would be 4, 4, 4, and then all this. So I'm not gonna really tell you guys this is how you should do it, because this is wrong to begin with. There's more hearts than just 4. Walking get 6. Opening souvenirs, I'm not sure why they did 4. This kind of confuses me, but you can at least get, I believe, 20 some hearts with your buddy. So, a the free ones where you don't have to do anything, you could bury your buddy. You can play with them, take a picture of your buddy. That right there gives you 3. Then you can, if you aren't planning to go and do the walking, or if you're not in an area that has a new Pokestop, or a route, or you're not just not at the point of where you're opening souvenirs. These are just I'm just gonna just kind of just give you a couple random little tips to just help to try to get your mons up a bit. If you play with your buddy, take a snapshot with it, give it a berry, you at least got 3. All right, then you can also, if you wait for after you bury it the first time, you could always bury it again later. Which I think it might be 30 minutes, and you could bury it again. I'm not quite sure. This infographic's kind of throwing me off a little bit, but once it gets rid of a small section of the the heart on, or not the heart, but the circle on the map that's beside your profile picture. Once the first little section of that's gone, I normally wait until it's a little bit past that, and then feed a berry or 2 berries, just so that I know it goes back up. So you could, so you I mean, it may not be the best way to do it, but you can at least get, uh, you can get your 3 berries done, or yeah, your 3 berries done to it, your snapshot, your battles, and you're playing with it all done, and you don't have to go anywhere. Which, for the battles, you could either have your buddy be part of your team for PvP, you could face the team leaders at whatever like level that you need to be, either Great Master or Ultra League. You could battle Team Rocket leaders with your buddy just being part of your a part of your team. You could battle a buddy with it being part of your team. Now, when I say this, when you battle, you do not have to win. As long as your buddy is on your party and you've at least, I think you have to at least attack once, maybe a couple times, but as long as you attack, you should be able to just gain the heart for that. And you could do that 3 times, and then boom, your hearts are done for battling. And then if it doubles, you could just do that. You can just do the same strategy again, just battle something or someone, and then you'll have all 6 of your hearts done for the battling. Now, if for the walking, like you could just walk just like randomly around. Uh, I normally, if I do the walking part of it, I will either do it with a route or I will just take just a random little stroll just around like the block or whatever. You could also do it along with your daily incense, or like if you're trying to find a bird, so you're kind of hitting two birds, one stone. Technically, you're walking and looking for a bird. Uh, so and the snapshot part, the battle part, the play part, the feed part can all be done without going anywhere. The new Pokestop thing can be a sort of an issue for some people because if you've already spun every Pokestop in your area, or even have went like a bit farther away from the area, there may not be no new stops. So the visit a new Pokestop isn't always an option. So that spot might always be empty for you unless you could find a random new Pokestop that's you just never spun. So I would just ignore the visit a new Pokestop if you're not in a good area. Follow a route I was just talking about. You could do that along with the walking. Get them both done at the same time. If anything, you could do the feed, play, battle, and take a snapshot, and then just like start doing like just like if you're like before you start walking and doing the route, or like if there are new Pokestops in the area, you could just wait, get all your stuff done until it doubles. Which this would be something I would like I would say that you should do is just wait till you can get it to double, and then you can go walk, because then you can get all six of your hearts done for walking, get the two hearts for one route instead of having to follow two routes. So that could be helpful for anybody out there that's trying to just like get their buddy hearts up a little bit. Which is like I would suggest like if you're gonna do the like one route and then the second one, like just follow the same route. Like don't be like I wouldn't worry about going and find another route. If you do the same routes like twice after it's doubled, it'll still count for you. Uh, the Pokestop, if you don't have a new spot in there, it's not gonna. You're not even gonna get a mark even on this, so that wouldn't really do you much anything. But then the rest of these, whatever you can kind of do, if your buddy has to be a level or above two hearts before you even get like I guess a souvenir. It's not really. I don't really know if it's a souvenir. It's more like berries, balls, stuff like that you'll get. Normally, when you get souvenirs, you're at the 3 star or the 3 hearts. That's when they start bringing you just random items that literally do nothing in the game. But there are some events that you have to open a souvenir from your buddy to complete a task. So like this is gonna be more of a if you've already hit the 3 hearts, going to the fourth heart to do souvenirs. So if you're not at this part, I wouldn't worry about the souvenir part because you won't get one anyway. But once you do get to the souvenirs, it'll at least add an extra heart to you. Or if it double, well, I don't think this part doubles. But if you're at the second heart, it already adds one to your little buddy heart things. At the bottom, it's like extra or something. But then if you open a souvenir, it goes to the exact same spot that it would if you're at the 2 hearts. So it's not really much of a difference if you're not above like a certain level of hearts and all that. But other than that, like if you're really trying to do it, like you could do just the feed, play, battle, and take a snapshot thing. Like if you're not trying to go out and do all the walking, if you can get like all of these done up to where you're at the like 6 hearts for the feed and battle, right there is already 12. And then you do the play, that'll put you at two more. And then the snapshot will put you at two more. So you'll be at what, 12, 16 hearts with just these four. Well, the play. This only gives you two. This only gives you two. This and this is both three unless it's doubled. But yeah, I just figured I'd just make it just a quick little video, whatever, like for anybody out there that's trying to struggle with how to get buddies and all that easier. If anything, try your best to double it up before you do the walking, because not only will you earn more candies with your buddy because it's cut in half, but you could also align this up with the walkingness to where you get like every 2 kilometers you get a candy, or actually I think it'd be like 2.5. So like every 2 kilometers you would be there, and then that once you hit that point 5 of your next one, you get a candy. So it's like every other one you'll get a candy. Uh, 'Cause I believe it's 1, 3, 5, and then 10 because legendaries. So if you're doing a 3, you'd be able to get a candy like zero point 0.5 kilometers before you get this walk. So I guess you could do that, or you could just do your 1 kilometer. So then after every 1 kilometer, or after you've done a kilometer, you're getting a candy. But now if you're doing a 1 kilometer and it cuts that in half, you're going to be getting a candy you'll get 4 candies by the time that you've walked 2 kilometers. For anybody like that would do like a Magikarp, Gyarados, Pidgey, Pikachu, all those like 1 kilometers, you would get 4 candies for the amount of 2 kilometers that you would walk. Or no, once you were able to complete all 6. No, I was right. You'd get 4 candies for once you walk 2 kilometers. Never mind. So you would get 4, 8, 12, 16, I believe. Because if you have it doubled, you get 2 hearts per. Yeah, so if you doubled it up before you went walking, then you would get 4 candies per every 2 kilometers, which would end up being 20 candies by the time you're done with the whole thing, which ain't that. That's not bad. That's that's a lot of easy candy for like all this, but yeah, like I don't see how he's saying you get 32 emotion hearts. Because even with mine, even though I complete the walking, well, I don't really complete the walking all the time, but when I complete the walking and like everything else, even doubled, see that's 6, 6, which would be 12. Uh, don't get the new Pokestop done, so that wouldn't count. Play, that would be 14. Battle would be another 6, so that'd be 20. Taking a snapshot would be 22. Visit the Pokestop, same thing, and then follow a route would give you 2 more. So that's, I mean, I guess you could get 32 with everything if you also have new Pokestops. But I don't think it's 30. It might not be 32. I don't know. You'll have to let me know how many hearts you can actually earn, even if everything's doubled up and you are the 3 star or 3 hearts. But other than that, hopefully y'all have a good day, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.